Hi everyone, hope you're well. My name is Jessica May. Today I'm going to do a twin flame reading for you, and I'm also going to have a look at the energies that we've got going on around us at the moment, because it's not just twin flames that this is affecting, it's affecting everybody in general, because there's about 3 different timelines at the moment getting ready to come in. Obviously, we want the best possible timeline for our highest good. And the way things are going at the moment, that is looking quite possible, which is really good. But if things continue down this negative spiral that we're caught up in at the moment, then the outcome could be quite different. And a timeline can change just like that at any given time. But at the moment, we are looking at going down the right timeline, the right road. But the energies we've got around us at present are just constantly chopping and changing, and this is leading to a lot of exhaustion within us all. So for me in particular, I haven't really slept since Friday night, and I say I haven't slept, I've had quite a bit of insomnia. Like, it's been 3, maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, the birds have started singing by the time I've drifted off to sleep. And I'm hearing this from a lot of people as well, that they're struggling and they're wondering what's going on. Not to mention the headaches, the heaviness of the body. It's just so much going on at the moment. And throat chakras in particular are coming under attack, because we want to express ourselves. We want to join in on opinions, but half the time opinions aren't being welcomed, or they're coming out wrong. And so it's not an opinion anymore, it's being offensive. And we're all learning to be a bit more mindful with our energies and more mindful with our words as well. So let's begin by having a bit of a twin flame check-in and seeing what's going on with the twin flame collective. Now, remember, with these readings and anything I say to you, only take what resonates, because not everything that I come out with will be for you on your journey. You know, all our journeys are individual, they're all different. But the ultimate goal is to find a union within ourselves, and that's always really important to remember. So let's have a look at what the twin flame energy is at the moment. Let's go in particular, like the divine masculine. Are you willing to talk to us? Oh, kind of. Oh, God of sensuality. Look at this for a card. Not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Wasn't expecting that to come out. God of sensuality. Well, this is telling me that the divine masculine is within that heart space energy. He's thinking really quite heartfelt about his divine feminine. He's feeling quite sexual towards her as well. But if anything, he's feeling quite confident in his own being, in his own body. So this isn't really anything to do with this isn't really about him constantly thinking about the divine feminine. This is about him beginning to think more confident about himself. Like, he's beginning to see his worth in the way that the divine feminine sees him, if that makes sense. So, like divine feminines, when you look at your divine masculine, you see perfection, or you feel that sense of perfection. But of course, he has never sensed that, and he's never felt it, which is why half the time he's putting this distance in between us all. So he's beginning to think, actually, she might have a point. Yeah, I can see my worth. I can see what she thinks is attractive about me. And believe me, that's a really good thing, because if he can start seeing that within himself, then whatever it is you've been doing on your healing journey, just know that it's working. So what else do we need to know? Yeah, we've got grief and anger. So this is one of his shadows that he's working through at the moment. It's almost like the sleepless nights. And I think this is why we're beginning to feel exhausted in the day, because we're not sleeping at night, obviously. But also it's because he's up thinking about everything he's done, and he's beginning to have a lot of guilt, a lot of anger, but also quite a bit of remorse about his actions. And it does feel like he's expressing something here, and that new moon that we had over the weekend, it was a new moon in Scorpio. So Scorpio is all about working through the shadows. It's about working through our dark side. And, from what I'm getting here and what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, it is like it's churning a lot of things up inside of him. And that's a good thing because he's been holding on to it for far, far too long. So, yeah, I've got Goddess of Endurance here. It's the next card I've got out. So a Divine Feminine coming out here. He's beginning to drop into his Divine Feminine energy, which is really interesting because for some time now, I'd say since probably September, a lot of my clients have got in touch to say that they've had their Divine Masculine contact them, or they've come into union, or they've had a reunion. So something has shifted in the energy, and that's usually when the Divine Masculine drops into that Divine Feminine energy and he begins to awaken, he begins to soften to his heart and begins to come a little bit more sensual as well, which is what we've seen come out in the cards today. So let's have a look at his loving energy. What message has he got for his beloved? It would drop on the floor, wouldn't it? But I can see that it says manifesting. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say that. A message for you. I'm getting manifestation in my head, but it says a message for you. I'm thinking of you in this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. But maybe that's why I was getting manifestation, because something feels quite magical, doesn't it? Since we've had that 11/11 portal and the Friday the 13th and a new moon in 1 week, it does feel like there's a lot of shifts going on and a lot of energy purging as well. And I would say that if you have been thinking really positive and if you have been doing your gratitudes, then you are going to be manifesting some sort of communication, whether that is in a dream form or in the physical. But given that we've got a message for you, I'm thinking of you in this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I'm taking that, and what I'm getting here from Spirit is that a message is on its way very soon to someone watching this video. I am getting in my mind here November the 22nd, okay, which is like 2-2, isn't it? So 2211. And I think that's going to be a very important day for someone. On the bottom of the deck, I've got reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And there we have transformation on the back. Something is manifesting, something is changing. We're growing as people as well. And just look at the world around us at the moment. We're being forced to recognise the worth of not just ourselves, but each other as well, because so much has been stripped back from us this year. It's now time to be working together and uniting. So don't listen to the media, okay? Don't feel like you've got to keep your distance from people, because that in itself is affecting our wellness a lot, okay? I know there is this virus and it is very serious, but at the same time, we have got to live our lives and we have got to come together in some way to create that planet that we all dream of and that we all want. And part of the twin flame journey, it's not just to unite with the one and have this amazing love. It's actually to come together so your energy begins healing the planet. It goes right back to the Atlantean times, which I'll explain another time for you. But just remember, union and unity are so important right now, not just with your Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, but with each other. Find that love in your heart, give it to yourself, but also give it to the people around you. Okay, go and spread that love. Spread the virus that is love and not a virus of hate. So I hope this message today has resonated to someone. Let me know in the comments if it has. But everyone, take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.